Do you ever have any goals that you really want to achieve and you are really keen in putting the work into achieving that goal, but for some odd reason, at some point, it just looks out of reach and you fail to stay consistent? I know so many people that go through the same thing. They get so much motivation in the beginning and they feel like it'll be literally the easiest and most simple thing to do. But after a few days, weeks, or months, they fail. And the biggest reason that they fail is because they have a lack of goal clarity. The vision is unclear. Without a clear vision on your goal, you'll inevitably lose motivation. For example, if someone sets a vague goal like get fit, they're 100% going to struggle and over time get demotivated and not achieve this goal. I promise you, this will not work for anyone. You're going to have to set an exact specific goal if you want to achieve it. So instead of saying I'll get fit over time, say I will lose 10 pounds in 2 months. Doesn't have to be exactly that, but I'm just giving an example. Make sure you provide a clear target for yourself in order to achieve the goal. Right now, I'm reading a book called Tiny Habits. It talks about how you need to start very small in order to achieve your goal. Most people will think this is a pretty stupid way of thinking of things, and those are the people that have no patience. You're going to need patience in order to achieve your goals. In the book, it says, for example, if your goal was to do 100 push-ups a day to get more fit, instead of starting off big by trying to do 100 push-ups a day, start by doing 1 wall push-up a day. I know that seems pretty autistic, but I know for a fact that you have never tried this. Try it and you will see results. So if your goal was, for example, to try and eat healthy, start off by trying to eat healthy for 1 hour of the day. Do this for a week or until it seems like it's become a habit, and then level up from there. Then go up to 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and then after a while that you'll see it starts to become pretty easy and simple. Then you're going to want to go for full days. And after that becomes a habit for a few weeks and even a few months, you'll begin to see the results. This is not a joke. Try it and you will see results. Another huge factor that stops people from achieving their goals is demotivation. You cannot use motivation to achieve your goals. At some point or another, it'll run out. You're going to need to keep pushing through the hard times. This is what separates the casuals from the ones that achieve their goals. You need to consistently show up and put in the work. Now, you might get motivation 10 minutes or even up to an hour after watching this video, but listen, this is not sustainable long term. Work on your consistency. Keep showing up even when you don't feel like it. Go to the gym when you don't feel like it. Eat healthy when you don't feel like it. That is how you build up your consistency. You may feel like eating junk food right now, but just envision your future self. What would he think? If you saw your future self right now, he would probably beat you up. Do not let this happen. A lot of people I speak to set huge goals, and this could be good and beneficial for them because at least they're setting goals. But there's 2 problems with this. Firstly, they're only using motivation, and there's nothing that is helping push them to be consistent. That's one of the huge things we need to work on. And secondly, it's good that they're setting huge goals for themselves, but it could also be a very bad thing. Instead of setting huge goals and looking far into the future, keep your eyes focused on today. Take 1 step at a time and look down at your feet instead of looking at the huge mountain in front of you that you're about to climb. This may sound pretty stupid and autistic as well, but I promise you this works for anyone that attempts to do it. Also, look at your surroundings. Do your close friends have the same types of goals as you? Or are they just casuals still playing video games, wasting their time, and looking for cheap thrills? Well, let me just tell you, if you answer yes to that, you have to change who you hang around with. It's going to be very hard, because your friends right now that you've grown up with, but you are not going to be able to change for the better if you keep hanging out with them. At some point in time, while you are achieving your goals, you are going to need them to keep you accountable for what you are doing. If you are trying to go to the gym, for example, you might think that you just need yourself to keep you accountable. And that might be true for you, but for some people, it is going to be much easier if their friends around them are helping them achieve their goals. Imagine you are in the gym and you are about to do a PR, but right before you lift the weights, in your head, you think of your friends at home, sitting, laughing, playing video games together, eating junk food, enjoying themselves for now. You might get demotivated and not achieve that new PR. This is why you need great close friends. Imagine the same story, but this time you think of all your friends that are working hard in the gym constantly at the same time as you. You will definitely work harder and achieve more PRs. Now that is how you're gonna grow. Let's say you have a really big goal for this year to get jacked in the gym so you can get all the girls. Most people make a mistake here. On the same day and even in the same hour of visualizing and planning their goal, they go to the gym. Now you might think, oh wow, this is a really strong man. He's already going into the gym. Well, let me tell you that is wrong. He just went to the gym using motivation, and he just got that motivation from planning his goal out an hour ago. To make things worse, he didn't even set a full plan. He just said in his head, for the next 365 days, I'm gonna go to the gym. Now, he's definitely gonna lose that motivation after a few minutes in the gym, and most likely after that, he's gonna lose his motivation to go for the next 365 days that he's planned for himself. That is why you need to set a clear goal and plan it out exactly. And I'm not saying just plan it out in your head. Oh, I'm gonna go to the gym this day and this day and this day and this day. Plan it out exactly. Write a sheet, maybe even on your phone so it could be easier. Write out the exact exercises that you will do in the gym and for how long you will be in the gym for every single exact day that you will go. Now you don't even need motivation, because if you are strong enough, you will still consistently keep going because you have set your exact plan. Now let me just tell you, this is not some random thing I just came up with in my head. This is 100% scientifically proven. It has literally worked for me, and I promise you it has worked for other thousands and even millions of people around the world. If you gained any knowledge from this video, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.